thank you so much for having me, Senator, and May too. It's great to see you both. It's great to see so many good friends from over the years. And anytime you get me back with my homie, Assemblyman Vince Fong, it's a good day for me. We are both out there working incredibly hard to make sure our candidates get across the finish line, but we're often in different parts of the state. So it's great to see everybody. You mentioned a couple of the headlines that were on newspapers all over the country when I was elected. First woman, first Latina, first millennial, best hair. And it's true. But, you know, you're absolutely right. And the diversity of our party does not end or, you know, even start with just me. I love to talk about our state party board. We have about 23 members, almost half of which are women. We've had 5 Latinos on the board since I was elected. We have an African American. We have had 2 openly gay men on our board. We have a Taiwanese immigrant as our wonderful vice chair in Peter Kuo. We've got a kick-butt Punjabi Indian American lawyer as our national committee woman. And not a single one of us ran on being the first anything. We all ran on the issues that were most important to the delegates of the California Republican Party. And I think that the reason why it's important to talk about that is because for a very long time, California Democrats and the mainstream media have really tried to pigeonhole what California Republicans are. They say we're old, they say we're white, and they say we're male. And when you look at the board at the California Republican Party, that slaps that narrative right in the face. We were incredibly proud to make sure that we took a position on nearly every single proposition for the November ballot. And it was critical. We saw in the primary when the party did not take a position on a bond where others would use our brand to say that we were on one side or another. And it simply wasn't true. So we wanted to be very clear. This is where the California Republican Party stands on every single one of these issues. And Prop 16 was no exception to that. I want to read some words, and Assemblyman Fong touched upon it a little bit, but for the last 24 years, our state's constitution has said that the state shall not discriminate against or grant preferential treatment to any individual or group on the basis of race, sex, color, ethnicity, or national origin in the operation of public employment, public education, and public contracts. I feel that those words in our Constitution are so critically important. And what Proposition 16 does is it eliminates those words. If you can give me a good reason for eliminating those words from our Constitution, I'd love to hear it. I've yet to hear a good answer for why we would want to eliminate those words from our Constitution. We want the equality of opportunity throughout our entire state. And the effort that we put into things is a direct response to that. And I think that what California Democrats have done in the name of social justice is just simply unfair. It puts in a place of quotas. And I think that when I walk into a room and I'm selected to be on a board, I want to know that I'm selected to be on that board because I'm the most qualified person for it, not to fill a seat. I want to know that the people around the table value my opinion. I want to know that I belong there and that I earned the position that I'm in, not because of my gender, not because of my ethnicity, not because of my age. I want to make sure that I am there because I deserve to be there. And I think that is the American dream. That is the California dream. And I think that this message is being heard all over our state. I do want to take a brief minute to talk about the elections that we have coming up that are in process right now. These and many more issues have given California Republicans an opportunity to talk to communities that have been neglected by our party over the years. Communities that align with our values, communities that want to see business succeed, our children not just have the choice of where they go to school, but right now we're seeing children who are being left behind because they don't even have the choice to go to school. And we really need to take this opportunity as Republicans to talk about what our solutions are. And over the next 2 weeks, we have the opportunity to make sure that we get our candidates that align with those values elected to Sacramento and also sent to Washington, D.C. That's the difference that we can make here in California. I'm so proud to have so many partners that are on this call today. We've got a lot of work to do over the next 2 weeks. I'm pleased to be with you today, but I'm looking forward to grinding it out over the next 2 weeks and getting our candidates across the finish line. So, Senator, thank you again. Mei, thank you again for putting this all